This summer, we watched as the United States won the Women's World Cup, putting women's soccer on the map for good. Now something similar is taking place, but in a different sport. Charlie, tell me about the growing popularity of women's hockey.
It's amazing. Women's sports have generally been regarded as the norm for quite some time now, but hockey, for whatever reason, is the one sport that really is just starting to come onto the scene.
All right, so what's being done right here in town?
There's a club called the Naper Valley Warriors. They've been around for 9 years, but again, people only just starting to notice and the travel times these girls face, the issues finding opponents, everything they go through, so unique. Their challenges make for one very interesting story.
All right, let's see what you got for us.
Partitions, plexiglass, and high-density plastic. The materials separating hockey players from the public, much like the divide between women's hockey and men's hockey. But that gap is slowly closing.
Because everyone always sees me and they're like, you play hockey, but you're a girl? Like, yeah, I can play hockey. Like, it's not just one sport for like boys only.
Cassidy Burns is a defender with the Naper Valley Warriors, an organization in its 9th year. But people are only just starting to notice girls hockey, and perhaps that's why some players have a chip on their shoulder.
It's always exciting to know that girls are able to keep up with guys. And it proves that we can also play the sport just as well as guys can.
The players can sense the public's general lack of familiarity with the idea of women playing hockey. Most other women's sports have generally been accepted as the usual by now, but hockey is only just gaining rapport.
I think with USA Hockey, with the women, and also with the Blackhawks having so much success, that has really spurned interest.
The team's roster is fed by the 6 Naperville area schools and the schools that surround.
The Metro Girls League is really good with that with us and A-High, so make sure that no girl who wants to play hockey, they always have an opportunity.
But the opportunity to be a part of something new, something special, comes at a cost. Travel times are heavy.
We played Andrew at home at Flossmoor, which is a good hour and 10 minutes away, 9:30 at night. We were off the ice at 10:45. Most of the girls got home by 12:30.
And still made it to class in the morning. The team is comprised of experienced veterans and girls who only 2 years ago had never donned a pair of skates.
Last year, one of my graduating seniors, as a freshman, she had never even skated before. By the time she was a junior, she was named an alternate captain and did that for 2 years.
But the best story came in the form of an announcement late last week. Women's hockey will make an appearance at this year's Winter Classic, as the Canadian Women's Hockey League and the National Women's Hockey League will send teams to compete on the national stage. From all seasons in Naperville, Charlie Edward for 630.